Have you ever thought about where you want to live when you grow up? Maybe in a small town or a big city? Like New York. There are a lot of people to meet and things to do. If you do, then which New York would you rather live in? This one, right?
Yes, that one.
But this may just become a reality if humans do not stop the actions which cause global warming. What is global warming, you might ask? Global warming is the Earth's atmosphere slowly increasing in temperature. Global warming is a serious problem that is causing a lot of changes, including glaciers to melt and the sea level to rise. Since 1880, the average global temperature has increased from 13.7 degrees Celsius to 14.6 degrees Celsius. Now, less than 1 degree may not seem like a lot, but it is. According to Rai Singh and Ankar Singh, in the melting of the glaciers cannot be reversed with global warming, quote, ice sheets and glaciers are more vulnerable to climate change than previously estimated. According to a recent study, the Greenland ice sheet may completely melt if a temperature threshold of 1.6 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial level is reached. A rise of 0.8 degrees Celsius has already been recorded. End quote. Their study and others prove that temperatures are rising and ice sheets and glaciers cannot handle the rising temperatures. Look at these pictures of Riggs Glacier in Alaska. In 1941, this was all ice that was 2,000 feet deep, but now it looks like a place I want to go cliff diving. The melting of the glaciers means there is less habitat for animals such as polar bears who rely on the glaciers for survival. As their habitat melts away, so can potentially their species. The rising temperatures also cause the ice caps to melt. When these melt, the sea levels rise. In fact, the ice caps melt in Greenland at the rate they are currently melting because of global warming. The sea level will rise by 21 feet. Remember that picture of New York City? It was not a real picture, but other coastal cities are already flooded and getting hit with severe storms. In the article Global Warming, researchers state that, quote, if air and water temperatures rise, ice caps and glaciers will melt, causing sea levels to rise as well. As a result, many coastal areas around the world could face severe flooding. Low-lying islands in the Pacific Ocean would eventually become uninhabitable. End quote. Patrick Gonzalez in Climate Change Could Be Devastating and People Must Adapt to Survive explains how the people in coastal cities are seeing an increased need to change where they live and how they live because of rising sea levels caused by global warming. In places like Papua New Guinea, Maldives, and Kiribati, people have to leave their houses on the coastline because they are now underwater. These three areas, Solomon Islands, Kiribati, and Papua New Guinea, are already showing the signs of rising sea levels. People have to leave their homes and move farther from the coastline because of global warming. People have always lived here and carbon dioxide has always been a part of the environment. But what has changed is the way people treat the environment and the choices we make. David Ray Griffin, a CNN reporter, shares in his article, "The climate is ruined, so can civilization survive?" From January 14, 2015, The Seriousness of Global Warming. He speaks about the climate scientists and their concern for the survival of the human species because of global warming. The main reason these scientists feel that carbon dioxide levels are reaching an alarming rate is because of the burning of fossil fuels. Global warming is caused by having too much carbon dioxide in the air. Today, we humans burn a lot of coal and oil, and we are cutting down trees and burning forests. These trees are used to help get rid of the excess carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. But without them, the gases are just trapped, like a blanket, and unable to leave our atmosphere. When the gases cannot leave, the Earth's temperature increases. In fact, Joe Romm, in his article from January 29, 2012, scientists who deny global warming rely on falsehoods and out-of-date research, stated it simply but accurately when he said, quote, the last 10 years were easily the hottest ever recorded, end quote. Some scientists believe global warming is inevitable and can only be reduced by making huge changes. For example, in order to keep global warming under control, one learns in Only Immediate Action Will Keep Global Warming Below Dangerous Levels by Richard Kerr that it will take extreme measures such as making biofuels and using unique storage mechanisms for carbon dioxide. But others believe we can all make a difference and can help to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the air. For example, we can walk or ride a bike to school. Some people are cutting down trees, but we can plant them instead. If we all turn off our lights, open the windows instead of turning on the air conditioning, and unplugging our phone chargers when the phone is finished charging, that would help too. People, all of us, need to make choices that help to reduce carbon dioxide emissions and live cleaner lives. If we do not, the Glacier National Park and many others will no longer exist in less than 75 years. Thank you.